You have to remember what this is really all about, and the ultimate goal of all of this work and doing deep meditation and transforming oneself is really to be open enough to have a spiritual life. Now, as I've said many times, a spiritual life is not this meditation class. A spiritual life is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A spiritual life is everything you do. However you live, whatever manifests around you, whatever friendships you have, relationships you have, is part of your spiritual life. And how it switches from illusion and a lot of unhappiness and pain is dependent entirely upon how open we are inside ourselves. If we're strong enough to keep our hearts open, then everything around us that we see is going to be sacred. Every person, even people you don't like and people that can do terrible things, they're sacred because they're your teacher. It's, all the great books ever written. This is not it's not my invention here, what I'm talking about. And every great book that's ever been written, every teacher has spoken about this kind of stuff. And it's not that I've read all their books, no, but I've gone deep enough in myself to find those kinds of answers to the quandary that exists in life with people. It's love. Starts with liking yourself, loving yourself, having self-worth, knowing you were born to have a truly wonderful life, not born to be unhappy and miserable and, full of pain and anxiety all the time. All this camp, this class is like boot camp, It's learning how to do what I'm talking about. And not learning it by rote and in the mind, and I can repeat everything that's been. No, I'm not talking about that, but organically, innately inside yourself, transforming yourself into a person who has the internal inner strength to be able to live that way. And it takes nothing away, because in order to do it, you have to love your family, you have to love your friends, whatever religion, your countries you live in. It doesn't take away from anything. It just makes everything, it illuminates everything and gives you a real purpose for being alive and for recognizing, that life itself and everything that manifests in life is sacred. Well, I know this isn't easy, but is life easy? I don't think so for anybody. Does anyone have a question I would like to ask? I just have an announcement to make. On Monday, coming Monday, the 8th, I have to go get this eye procedure that I do every 2 months. So I'm not going to be able to have a meditation class. It's literally an impossible thing to do after I have that done. There will be a class on Sunday, and there'll be a class, next Wednesday. But this Monday, I have to have that procedure done. Does anyone have a question? Hey, if there are no questions, God bless you all. Thank you. As I told you many times, you all are my teacher. Your presence here makes me work very deep on myself. It makes me open because each and every person that comes to these classes has to be nurtured. And I have to give the deepest part of myself, so that I can grow and you can grow, and the class really is worthwhile. So God bless you all and thank you. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, on Sunday, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Stuart.
Welcome. Night.